The most magical dessert ever is magically easy to make. These magic cookie bars are so good, you're gonna want them all the time. Hey everybody, I'm Kelly with the Suburban Soapbox, and today we are making my favorite cookie bar, magic cookie bars. They're just layers of flavor and they're so addicting, I can actually eat the whole pan myself. They start with a graham cracker crust with sweetened condensed milk and then chocolate chips, butterscotch, coconut flakes, and pecans. It's just so darn delicious. And they're simple to make. All you need are graham cracker crumbs, a can of sweetened condensed milk, some chocolate chips, butterscotch chips, pecans, flaked coconut, and some melted butter. So to start our cookie bars, we're just going to take the graham cracker crumbs, which if you can't find pre-made graham cracker crumbs, you can buy regular graham crackers. It's the standard size box. You're going to need 2 sleeves to make the base of this cookie bar recipe. We're going to add the butter. I have 1 stick of melted butter here. And just pour that all over your cookie crumbs and stir it together until it resembles like wet sand. You want to make sure you get all that butter in there. This is going to hold your cookie bars together. Once you have your graham cracker crumbs all coated with the butter, we're going to prepare our pan. So I have a 13 by 9 inch baking dish. And what I'm going to do, just to make it easier to pull your cookie bars out, cut them, we're just going to coat this baking pan with some cooking spray. And then I like to put in some parchment paper. Just press it in there, and the parchment will stick to that cooking spray to make it easier to lift out later. You want a little bit of an overhang so you can lift your bars out. So we're just gonna pour all of the graham cracker mixture into the bottom of the pan and then spread it out in an even layer. And then once you have it in an even layer, we're going to pack it down a little bit more. And I like to use the bottom of a drinking glass, or you can use a jar, just to make sure that it's all evenly packed in there. And then that's it. That's your graham cracker base. So after you have your graham cracker base, you're going to just pour the condensed milk right over top. And again, you want to make sure that this is smoothed out into an even layer over top of your graham cracker crumbs. Once you have your condensed milk in an even layer over top, we're just going to sprinkle that with chocolate chips to make our very low calorie cookie bars. You can use mini chips, you can use milk chocolate chips. I really like the semi-sweet chocolate chips. And these are semi-sweet mini, but because they're mini, they're going to make like one super chocolatey layer. If you use the standard size, it's just gonna be like little bits of the chocolate in there. And next, we're gonna do the butterscotch chips. This is my favorite part. Again, make sure you sprinkle them over in an even layer. The smell of this already makes me think of the holidays. These are always on our holiday cookie tray. Next is the coconut. So I have flaked sweetened coconut here. And if you have any like bundled up pieces of coconut, just break it up. And then last but not least are the pecans. And you can use walnuts if you prefer. You don't have to use pecans. You can skip nuts altogether. It's really up to you. So now they're all ready to bake. We're just going to pop them in an oven at 350 degrees for 25 to 30 minutes. So I made some magic cookie bars in advance, and you can see I have my little handles here. We're just gonna lift out the cookie bars. Well, that didn't go so well, so we'll move that off first. Lift it out and put it on a cutting board, and then we're gonna cut them into the bars. So you should be able to peel away the parchment. You can see like it's one giant slab of cookie goodness. And then you're going to cut them. And if you find that they're sticking, you can coat your knife with some cooking spray, but they should just cut beautifully. And I found that if you go 1, 2, 3, and then just cut in half, you have some really nice beefy bakery size bars. But if you're just looking for yourself, you can definitely cut them into smaller pieces. Doesn't stop me from eating all of them. Pick one from the middle. I love the middle piece. You can see like all of the layers in there. It's so amazing. And some of my nuts are falling off, but that's okay. Take a bite. Tastes like my childhood. It is so good. All the layers of flavor, super sweet, lots of crunch. It is magically delicious. Had to say it. If you like this recipe, please be sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. For more easy recipes, visit thesuburbansoapbox.com. Thanks again.